My little terror. My little terror. She's decided that my spacebar is the most delicious thing in the world, by the way. It's so weird. Cat, stop it. How to 1v9 with Shyvana mid, Episode 1. Begin by fixing your scoreboard to satisfy your OCD. Gotta do this every fucking game. It's only been a few days of this bug, and I'm already absolutely sick of it. Thank you, Riot. Very cool. Since we are into action this game, I'm using my standard defensive scaling setup. This is what I end up taking the vast majority of the time, together with TP and Flash. Since I'm with my dog, we invade topside like we usually do to get vision to enable canine shenanigans. It's a lot less common and seems to catch a lot of people completely by surprise. Rammus wisely chooses to counter-invade and split the map. I take a little bit of damage here, unsure if a fight's about to break out or not, but thanks to my setup, it's not going to be a big deal. Early lane phase requires patience. You are not a champion until level 3, and you're only half of one until level 6. At level 1, stand well back and use your E to last hit as best you can. Don't worry about missing CS, XP is far more important. Minion XP range is 1600 units, just shy of 2 E's away. This means that your opponent would have to play like a complete and total psychopath to deny you any. Make sure to only present yourself as a target when you're walking up for CS or XP. At 2, you can defend yourself against select melee champions and begin walking up to the wave, but only while E is available. And at 3, start using W to quickly dart forward, nip a minion, and back off to escape retaliation. If at all possible, prioritize using your Q and auto attacks to last hit melee minions and your E for cannons and casters. Oh Never try to land poke over securing farm. Your E is on far too long of a cooldown this early to apply any meaningful pressure. If you see an angle to snag a CS and poke at the same time, great. If not, don't worry about it. And since that E is on such a long cooldown, it behooves you to try and last hit more than one creep with each one. It's only been 90 seconds and they've already forgotten about the split map. Bot laners really are something else. Anyway, this right here is a great showcase of the power of Second Wind. Akshan smells a kill angle here, but since I'm regenerating over 20 health per second with my potion, Second Wind, and Dorn's shield, he griefs it and I escape. He definitely could have killed me if he had thought to press Ignite too, but he thought he didn't need to, and that made all the difference. What? I'm guessing he figured that out. Don't gotta worry about that for a while. My good boy is currently roaming down for a gank, but I'll be honest, I didn't notice him. If I would have seen him and been more aggressive, it's entirely possible that we kill Akshan here. But being this low, it's also entirely possible that it ends up being a 1-for-1. But anyway, it's a really good try and he gets his flash, so now we're extra safe. Right before level 6 is an ideal time to back and TP. Since we managed to hold onto our flash, shoving this last wave in before we do so is relatively safe. Conveniently, this gave me just enough to buy boots, refillable, and recently I've started picking up an early call. It's 180 free gold down the line, and the 3 health on hit is actually extremely powerful with Shyvana's Q. You'll see what I mean in a moment. The last thing I want to say about lane phase is that Second Wind and Dorn's shield both give you more regeneration the lower you are. You'll reach equilibrium into most champions at about 1/3 life. From here, auto attacks and light harass will literally heal you, and it's damn near impossible to push you out of lane. As long as you don't get cocky and remain judicious with your positioning, most champions will run out of mana before you run out of life. This is why you never make a play as the mid laner without eyes on the enemy jungler. Akshan got bored and tried to do something, and guess who's waiting to immediately punish? You're in the middle of the map, so unless you see him, never assume that he's more than 5 seconds away. Now we've got our first ultimate. The hard part's over. Akshan's running back to lane, bot lane's got no prio, and Kha'Zix is topside, so that means grubs. I use my ult to shove in quick, forcing Akshan to stay mid while I head over. I mark all 3 with my E and pull them out of the pit so that they group up for my cleave. This is where the cull comes into play. Watch my health as I kill these. That right there happens a lot. Oh shit, Warwick doesn't have prio either. With all those spam cleaves, it looks like I healed somewhere between 200 and 300 life with my cull. Without it, they would have committed for the kill in a heartbeat, and there's absolutely no way that I wouldn't have died. He seems mad. I think Cull actually saved me there, how much health I recovered. Time to build towards Shojin. I prefer to buy the haste components first, Caulfield's then Kindle Gem.
Later, bitch!
My ult is down and it's his turn. I can't follow him and I really should be pinging this. A quick note here, don't spam missing. Spam danger instead. It's red, it's loud, and it's much harder to ignore. Ah, he's just used his ignite. That's useful information. Bloody enters, but this does present an opportunity. The AD carry is usually the priority target, but in this scenario, shooting Alistar would have been much better. I ended up being barely in combo range, and I griefed my W activation. As for Varus, there's only one place he could have gone. Found something. I've still got the tail end of Dragon form, and Drake's still up, so it's time for some hot dragon on dragon action. Safety first, though. We don't want to be interrupted. Lucky me. Clueless. I can't help without dragon form, so I ignore whatever's happening over there and just finish up. This is the real unique strength of Shyvana mid. You're basically an auxiliary jungler that can quickly snap up whatever's left open. I'm still healthy, so I can head right back to mid. Well, I was healthy. Still got enough to catch the stacked wave and the next one at least. Bit dangerous, but I know his ignite is down, so we Gucci. I've still got a minute left on TP, so I've got to miss a wave, but such is life. Akshan's out of mana and needs to base, so it's my turn. Bot is still inting, so we're on cleanup duty yet again. Since there are 2 potential kills down there, roaming bot is the fastest and most efficient way to take over the game. Make sure to keep an eye on it at all times. Like, comment, subscribe. With TP available, I don't even miss anything for it, and maybe even... I don't think he expected a whole ass dragon. Positioning to punish my TP was a fatal mistake. This champion almost always wins if it can stay on top of something while in dragon form, so don't be afraid. Unfortunately, Warwick is getting his ass beat, and they were able to cross-map grubs while I was busy. That kill gave us enough for Shojin. Backing for this item as soon as you can is a priority. It's an absolutely enormous first item spike for Shyvana. Once you've got it, look to pick up a Dark Seal, especially in winning games. Fully stacked, it's 55 AP for the price of 20. That's called Value City. That's fishy. Yup. I'm ready to ult out, but since Akshan ratted on the play with his weird behavior, I don't need to. Watch out for these sudden changes in playstyle. If your opponent ever suddenly becomes more aggressive, or god forbid ults you out of the blue, there's probably a reason for it. With Shojin completed, we can start tanking and one-shotting waves without losing very much life. This makes sure that we get everything while preserving the tower's health. That's becoming a problem. So, let's go deal with it. Shojin makes quick work of him. Plus 500. By the way, join my Discord. We've got high-rated players in every role, and we're the best resource for climbing. Since my ult is down, now is a good time to back, heal, and buy. This way, most of it can charge back up again while I'm running back to lane. Ganking top did leave Drake exposed, but since I found that opportunity to snag the first one, it's not very concerning. Bot lane just can't help themselves. Rammus being here doesn't change the math, but Akshan, however, does. I've got a massive shutdown by this point, so going 1-for-1 with Alistar would be a very bad idea, so I've got to let him get away. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to push that? Back in TP to catch the cannon. This spell is just so broken. I push up and make a critical error. I don't kill this pink ward, thinking I don't have time to get both it and the turret. More TP's in, and I back off, but it's too late. I didn't see them coming, and they're already here. I don't know, dude, there's so many, what the fuck? Why are there so many? So, yeah, safety always comes first. Goodbye, bot turret. Bot goes mid for safety, and we're into side lane phase. Room to run and plentiful bushes make solo kills much more likely down here. Here, Mordekaiser is vulnerable, since he built to deal with Warwick, not me. He's got no shield, no ult, and we've got half an item on him. Easy kill, easy turret. Make sure to pull and spam cleave waves to extend to dragon form whenever possible. There's no telling what might happen next. Ah, case in point. Now we've got just enough fury to get over there and help. Hurt champions typically like to huddle together to cover each other while they're low. Look to punish this behavior with your E. Okay. Fucking really hard game, though. Reset and spend. Now I'm seriously terrifying. Drake's coming up soon, and I'm set up to smash this fight. It ends up being really easy. First, vision. Akshan is alone and is easy pickings. Not only do I chunk him, I also cancel his ult. I wait for my E cooldown before going in, since that one ability is 90% of my power budget. The carries are clumped up again, and I punish. That's more than enough value to wipe the fight. I did so much fucking damage there, dude.
4 of them are dead, which is an instant Baron call. Rammus is still alive though, so make sure someone is zoning him off while you do it. Never ever flip Baron if you can help it. This ain't Wendy's.
I don't even want to fight him, I think he wins.
Mordekaiser is just one of those champions that is twice as strong as it appears. I've killed myself on him so many times. So, let's call for backup.
There's no way he doesn't win that, right?
See what I mean?
It's still close, that's ridiculous. What are you doing?
A single E onto Varus here is enough to ruin whatever they had planned. Splitting is the best thing you can do while your ult is down, with or without Baron. Never, ever group up without Dragon Form. You'll be absolutely fucking useless.
Now we're big.
Plus 700 and counter jungle on the way out. Core items complete. There's no real threat here, so we're going deathcap next.
What the hell are you doing?
We're up a lot now, but bot is still not making it easy on us. Warwick makes a mistake here by ulting right in front of Alistar and gets one-shotted. I'm dead to Varus ulti if I try to help. Don't follow up on a bad play. You'll just make it so much worse. The smart thing to do would have been to ult for the wave to safely stop the push. I'm not always very smart, but I am unstoppable, by the way. This does enough damage that we can slow chase and cook a little bit. Shit.
I don't know, this champ sucks. Your mouse is right on him and you miss anyway because this champ is fucking garbage.
Mordekaiser is a very fair and balanced champion. Don't ever just walk up to him like that. Well, at least I don't have to do everything myself.
He dies to my Baron.
Not quite in time. Still get something out of it, though. Priority here is to immediately get ult back on Gromp. Don't use E when you need Fury. Bot's pushed up, so I go topside to threaten tier 2 and control vision around Baron. Rammus' blind is forced to face check and dies for it. This is exactly how you close out winning game states risk-free.
Baron, Baron, Baron!
I've got a great shot over Alistar's shoulder to hit backline.
Tactical nuke incoming!
God, I love 4-digit numbers.
Baron, Baron, Baron!
Well, that's awkward. Just a little too late on the ult there. You get out of here. This is really unlucky. There's no way for me to kill him before smite range, since all my damage is AoE. I'm just gonna blame Kha'Zix and move on.
That's annoying, oh well.
Okay, that was really stupid. Thinking about stealth champions is one of my biggest weaknesses as a player. Plus, even if he's alone, I can't even kill Alistar there anyway. The team's got my back, though.
Could be worse, I guess. I'm really fed now.
Priority 1, get ult back on jungle as before. It's really unlikely that I finish another item before the game ends. Warwick, however, can, so even though it hurts, I let him have this. Smart resource allocation matters. I've got enough for a blue pot, though.
That's embarrassing, he doesn't know what the new champion does.
So, that's free Drake. Not sure why they're anywhere near us after that. Not much to say here, squish Varus and push.
Yay. Easy game. Why are you stacking up for my E?
I fucking love Mordekaiser.
Now what a bullshit champion. Well, it can only kill one thing at least. Lucky me. Oh, you mistimed it. God damn it.
Not quite enough. They should have backed off after I died, since I'm more than half the team. Be careful of greed to end. Getting aced with Baron up is a great way to throw the game. This is fucking dumb. This is how you throw games. Thankfully, Varus is behind and doesn't have the damage. I may be chunked out, but that doesn't mean I'm useless. Positioning behind walls like this is a great way to help fights while on 1 HP.
Aha! You thought you had captured the dragon.
Baron's up again, and just like last time, they've got to come to us with no vision. Ulting here would have been a fantastic position, but I screwed it up. That forces my E to go onto frontline, which sucks. But this is why we build 80 haste. Sneaking an E past Rammus here is possible, but difficult. Oh well. Easy cleanup and win from here.
Come here, bitch! Easy game. Mid and bot difference. Really? The 140 CS jungle gap didn't make a difference, huh? Yay, D2.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Good lord. Can't say I don't deserve it. Can't say I don't fucking deserve it. That's not a bad one.
And that's how you do 70,000 damage in 1v9 a game. Let me know how you like this style of video. Might make a habit out of it. I hope it was helpful, and until next time, may you be blessed.
Bench pressing this goddamn team.